Alrighty, what's up everybody, Peter Gilmore here for a Thursday afternoon, almost Thursday evening video here in the Northeast. Thank you all for watching right here on the former home of the Gilmore Chronicles, now known as the Shadow's Lair. I'd like to welcome you once again inside the Shadow's Lair. This is episode number 39 of the Shadow's Lair series. My name is Peter Gilmore, but you knew that already. Thanks for watching, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button, stick it straight up the you-know-what. And follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, if you dare. Share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap that bell and turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn fucking thing. And that's all I got to say about that. Alright, so no more pleasantries. I hope everybody had a great Thursday so far. Wherever you may be. Getting chilly here in the Northeast. Gonna be a really chilly night. And that's pretty much it. So I want to make this short and sweet because I got things to do. Going to a birthday party with the missus. And all that stuff. But that's not the here there. So I'm going to try to get this done pretty quickly. And I got a lot to say, so I'm not going to make it too long. I'm going to try to go 30 minutes, maybe 45 at most, but we'll see what happens with that. So we move on from there. All right, as the title below says, this is my final statement about what's been going on lately, the last basically 4 days, 2 years, whatever you might want to call it. Want to call it Petergate, the crucifixion of Gilmore, whatever you guys want to call it. But I just want to give an official statement and just put this to bed. And that's pretty much it. Because ever since very late Sunday night, going into early Monday morning, people have been doing videos about me and cutting ties with me and just disappointed with me and everything else. And I'm not doing an apology video. I'm not going to say I'm sorry and this and that and try to get you guys to forgive me and everything, because I know it's going to take a very long time to do that. But I just want to come on and talk about a few things and kind of clarify a couple things that some people's videos made. And I want to clarify all that so people can understand what's going on and why I did it. And why I didn't listen to the advice and just the whole situation. So let's get started with that. Now, Sunday night, and I'll bring up names. I'm going to name drop names, and if you don't like it, well, I apologize for that. But I had to make I wanted to make this statement and just be done with this stuff. And I want everybody just to move on from this. Good luck in your future endeavors to my former friends that I lost and they want nothing to do with me for foreseeable future. Even my real life friends, my family members, and everybody else. So Sunday night, Chase, Big Boy, or Ulysses. He did a Fortnite stream early in the day, and I was on it, and just shooting the shit, and then I don't really remember most of the stream, to be honest with you. I think he mentioned ITB, because ITB did a stream about some stuff. I don't remember the stream, to be honest with you. So, because my mind is just has been warped since really Sunday night. But in any event, he does that, and he had a couple of people that he was playing the game, Fortnite with, and then he was mentioning that he wanted to do a stream. I think about the ITB thing. I think it was something else. I think he brought up my name into it, and I said, Chase, don't do it. Don't do it. Because if it's about me and the whole thing with Cactus and everything, that was like a couple weeks ago, and we talked about that a couple weeks ago. And we put that on the kind of underneath the bridge. But Chase being Chase and loves the drama, he did it. He did the thing anyway, and he had another hothead, Chayton Long, Hangman Charlie, whatever you want to call him. He had ZTB there, Kevin Daddy, and I forget who else, but they start bringing up the pedophilia thing with me and Brittany and Track Queen from 2012, where I called her hot when I was 35 years old. She was 12 at the time. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, why is this motherfucker, why are we still talking about this 10 years later? Why? Just because of the whole situation where all these trolls are harassing these people, me, and harassing Chase and everybody else. I mean, and just because of the affiliation with me, they're getting harassed with pizza and Chinese food and Spanish food and all this other stuff, which I'll get to in a second. But, I mean, they're still talking about the pedophilia thing 10 years later, and it really pissed me off, because I'm dealing with a lot of shit lately. I'm dealing with a lot of shit. Not only this stress with this crap and then dealing with trolls like Steve Coate and Jay Bronca, Day 25, and Gremlin and Matthew Lee Jones. I'll bring up your name again, but it's just for a purpose. And all these other trolls, Cactus, all these other trolls accuse me of being a pedophile because of when I went on Cactus's stream, which was like 3 weeks ago. I don't know why we were bringing 3 weeks ago stuff into Chase's stream, and then 10 years ago shit, but that's neither here nor there. But in any event, I got pissed off. And like I said, I'm dealing with a lot of shit. Okay? My mind was not with me anyway. Okay? I have a stressful job. Rosa stresses me out a lot because I have to clean the house. I have to do this and that. I'm not a caregiver or anything like that. And she's not a caregiver to me. She's just not living with me just out of spite because if I lose Rosa, I might kill myself. Blah 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 blah. It's just why she's staying here with me, to keep me from killing myself. That's not true at all. That is not true at all. Rosa is not my caregiver, and that's pretty much it. I am her husband, her boyfriend, whatever you want to call it. We live together. We've been living in this particular place for going on 12 years now. But I know my mom originally owns the house, but I have my name on the deed now. So when my mom passes away, I get the house. If I'm still around in the next few years, because I may be moving away in the next maybe 10 years from now. Who knows? I don't know yet. But when I do move, I'm not sure if I'm going to sell the house and get the money. And I don't know what's going to happen to my parents' house. I might rent that out, or I'll freaking sell that house too. It's not underneath my name. It's underneath my mom and dad's name. But when they pass on, it's going to hurt me bad. But I have to think about the future, what's going to happen with that house, what's going to happen with Casa del Gilmore, and what's going to happen with me personally if I move away with the missus to wherever I move to, whether it be Florida, Texas, California, Canada, Mexico, wherever it's going to be. I got to figure that out. I got a lot to do when my parents eventually pass on. I got to worry about their houses. I got to worry about my house, my expenses, how I'm going to pay for this house if I decide to stay, which I'm probably not going to. I'm probably just going to move and retire. So I'll probably be in my 50s, or maybe mid 50s to maybe late 50s, and I'm gonna want to retire because I want to move. I don't want to stay in New York forever. I want to move out and get out of here. I want to go to a warmer climate. So I got to worry about that shit and that. But in any event, I was really fucking upset that we're still talking about this shit, and then I'm in Chase's chat, and I'm telling him, I mean, just stop, man. And why are we talking about this shit? Why are we talking about me? Why? And then Chase is egging me on, and GTB and Charlie, because that's what they do, because they're drama whores. And I'm not afraid to say that, because that's what they are. And if you don't like me saying that, then that's just too bad. And you're also hypocrites because you say you're going to stop talking about Arthur, you're going to stop talking about Chayton, you're going to stop talking about Sean's Free Entertainment, or Steve Cole, or whoever it may be, and you keep bringing them up every so often. If you say you're going to be done with them, then be done with them. I know I'm not perfect, and I say I'm going to be done with these mongoloids, and it keeps going on and on and on. This is what it leads to. So don't put most of the blame on me. You got to put some of the blame on yourself. And especially the trolls too. They think they won the war. They defeated Peter Gilmore. All his friends are gone. He has nobody left, and this and that, which is not even true. I still got a lot of friends left in real life and on this website, which I'll get to that in a little bit. But in any event, I got pressured into going in. I was like, all right, fine. Let me go in and just shut these people up. And I didn't go in at first because I had other things to do, because Rosa was showing me some stuff, and I was, she was wanting me to help her. I didn't really want to help her because I was in a really bad mood to begin with this shit. So, and I didn't want, to go on. I was on my phone. I didn't want to go on and scream right in front of her and everything like that. But in any event, I go in and I acted a fool. And I shouldn't have even acted a fool. I should have even went in the chat. I should have just said, it's like, I got to go. I'm not talking about it. We could talk about this at another time, privately or whatever. But I went in anyway, pissed off, and I said what, I finally got on. And I acted like an immature asshole, and I said, "Hey, what's up?" The derogatory gay F word. Said that to everybody, and GTB was there, and we all, he's that type of person, but not you know what I mean. But he's homosexual and everything, so he took that the wrong way. But I said what I said, but. In any event, Chase was asking me about this crap, and I really didn't want to talk to Chase. I really didn't want to talk at all. I should just left the chat. Bing, bang, boom. I should just say, look, I'm not talking about this. It's a dead issue. It's been debunked for 10 goddamn years. Why are we still talking about it? And I should have just left. But I stayed in there, and I acted like an asshole. Because when Chayton started acting like an asshole, because that's what he is, an asshole, and a hothead, and a drama starter, he kept going and going and going. Then he brings up the cat diddling thing, which was a bad joke, again, taken out of context. And people think that I rape my cat when I don't. They say, oh, that's the only pussy you get. I'm not JD, first of all, okay? And blah, 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 that I abused my animal, this on that. I beat Rosa, which never happened. I put the post in Eric Lima's video, which is basically now extinct because it's gone now, but people still have the screenshots and everything. And that was taken out of context as well, because I never beat Rosa. We have put our hands on each other, but not to the point where we're beating the crap out of each other like it's fucking WrestleMania 39 or some shit like that. And if that was the case, the neighbors, if they would have heard it, would have called the cops, and me and Rosa would have been in jail for domestic violence. But I'm not a woman beater like other people I know. I'm not an animal abuser like other people I know. I don't rape my cat. It was just a bad joke that backfired on me in ZTB's chat, and you know, it is what it is. I shouldn't have never even said it at the time, and that shit started happening, and then Dark Horse and all the other people, you know, call me an animal abuser, or, you know, I rape my cat. That's the only pussy I actually get, stuff like that. And that kind of pissed me off, and I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have fucking said that shit. But I'm telling you guys right now, I do not rape my cat. I'm not a cat diddler. I'm not a pedophile, and this and that. This whole entire thing was taken way out of proportion and way out of context. But certain people just take what I say, clip what I say, and then they spin their own narrative into what they want to say, and they want these people to believe, and then I'm like the bad guy here. And I'm not the bad guy. And, well, with losing my friends and putting them in danger, yeah, I'll admit I'm the bad guy. But in any event, I went in there, I acted a fool, and then, you know, Kate makes these stupid remarks like, where's Rosa? Where's Rosa? Where's Rosa? My wife and girlfriend, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, Caton, who gives a shit where he is? I'm not going to show her. She's busy. All right? And then people like, oh, you're not married. Oh, she's fake. She's fake. She thinks she's fake. When I told him so many times about her, how can she be fake? And then people are like, oh, we don't see pictures of you on Facebook and this and that. I don't need to put her on Facebook. Most of the time, I don't put her on my Facebook. On my other Facebook pages, there are pictures of her from the past. Why I don't have them now? That's my choice. I want to keep my private life, and with Rosa, I don't want to put Rosa on my profile. That's just my choice. She has her own Facebook. I have my own Facebook. She can put my picture on her Facebook. I personally don't care. That's her Facebook. My Facebook, I want to put, you know, the happy times that we have, but she doesn't want to do that. She's like, don't put it, take it down. It's a good moment, too, like a Valentine's Day photo or something like that. It's a happy moment. And I can't do that for her reasons, so I have to respect her wishes. So don't come blaming me. He's like, oh, you're not with Rosa, you're not this and that. She's always out. She's this and that. You're never there. Blah, blah, blah. You don't have your ring. You don't wear your wedding ring, this and that. You're not legally married. First of all, we are legally married. And even if we weren't, 15 years is technically a marriage. Going on 15. Just about 15 years is technically a domestic relationship. Not a legal marriage per se, but we are legally married. We got married in 2014. And I'm not going to show you the documents and any shit like that. I'm not going to show the ring. I don't have to show that. I don't need to prove anything to you motherfuckers. So take it with a grain of salt. But it is what it is. I mean, other people don't wear their wedding rings. I know a lot of people that are married, they don't wear their wedding rings at work, or even if I go to their house, they're not wearing their wedding ring. Even the females are not wearing their wedding ring. So you're acting like a hypocrite saying that. I don't need to wear my wedding ring all the time. Does that make me not married? Think about it. What if you were married and I said that to you? Are you going to show your ring? Unless you're a real nut. You probably would. But I'm not going to do that because I don't need to show a goddamn thing to you people. I'm keeping that private stuff. That's private shit. Okay? That shit is private. I want to keep most of my private life away from this website. But it is what it is. So, Chayton goes on that. Chase says it's fake. I mean, I don't need to put her on StreamYard. I don't need to put her in a video. She doesn't want to be part of my videos. You'll hear her from time to time, saying, end the video already. And then, or she, I start the video and she's like coming out of the bathroom and then she hears me saying something like, or laughing. One of my SmackDown videos, I started going, ho, 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 ho. Then you hear her go, ho, 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 ho. And I go, it's not Christmas, And then we go back and forth and stuff, even when I start talking about SmackDown and stuff. So she has been on my show. She also has been physically on my show. You don't really see her face much, but you see her like profile walking by. And I really don't want to put her on the show, so I kind of like go like this so you don't see her. Not that it matters, but not that it matters. But she's not my grandmother. She's not my mother. She's not my caregiver. She's my freaking wife. And it is what it is. So deal with it. And that's pretty much it. But the whole cat diddling thing that Chayton brings up, or ZTB brings up, or even Chase brings up, or any one of these trolls bring up, is just taken way out of proportion. And I'm gonna be a man and I admit that I made a stupid joke. And it backfired. Even Jordan made a stupid joke about, I think, somebody working at Hooters or whatever it was, or Wingstop or whatever it was. He said it to somebody. I think it was on his show or a different show, and people were bashing him for saying that. Right, and then Eric Lima had to do damage control because Jordy was away. Even though Jordy could have just came on video, like an unlisted video, or even on the Rant and Rave podcast or whatever video he was going to do, even on his marathon videos he did, he could just took a couple minutes to address the situation and say, I'm sorry to these people that, I said something out of, that I didn't mean. It was a stupid joke. And shit like that. So Eric had to do damage control, and it made Jordan look bad, and Eric didn't really have to apologize for Jordan, but he had to apologize for himself because of what the situation that was going on and some of the watch-alongs that he was part of. He was actually hosting it and stuff. But it is what it is. So that's what, that's what I kind of did, for the last couple of years, being called a cat diddler or a cat rapist, an animal abuser, and then the stupid snide remarks like, oh, just remember to use lube or put a condom on before you, fuck your cat. I'm like, shut the fuck up, dude. And then memes are made about me by Adam, the fucking redneck prick that he is. And I'll say it directly, you are a fucking redneck prick. But it is what it is. This is just me saying it. I'm not trying to bash people because I want this to be a positive video with less, negativity in it. But if I have to say something bad about it, it's just not coming from, my mind or anything. It's just coming from my gut, not because, the heat of the moment shit. But it is what it is. That's that. So, anyway, I went into Chase's chat. I acted like an asshole when confronted about this situation. I really didn't want to talk about it. And really, it's on me that I went in there and I acted like an asshole. And act like I was 45. And I really should have just answered the questions like a man. But I was just so wound up and wasn't thinking straight. And I went in there and acted like an asshole. And then, the next day, more allegations were brought on because of a Twitter post, this Discord post that I made. Basically, I was just pissed off right after that. I didn't even sleep the rest of the night. I was so fucking pissed off that I went on Discord and I think I went to Nick or Lauren, or I forget who it was. I think it was Nick. And I made that post, and then either Nick sent it to ITB, sent it to Chayton, and sent it basically to everybody of what I said. And Nick, you're to blame for that because I knew you were a snake then and you're now a snake now. I knew I should have kicked you out in June when you were talking behind the prophecy's back, and Prince Idol's telling me, he's like, oh, you should kick him out, kick him out, kick him out, kick him out. He's talking about me. He's saying this shit about me. And then I even when I went on video, you on video, or even in Discord messages, I said, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why are you talking bad about Prince Idol? I mean, dude, didn't you learn from when you said those racist remarks about Romy? And then you got blasted? And then I think it was ZTB or Jordan wanted me to comment in the chat, and then you like texted me, said, come on in, defend me. I'm like, what do I have to defend you for? It's your battle. I'm not getting involved in your battle with Romy and Jordan. That's your call. You took your lumps and you were banned from Jordan's chat. And then I came on video and I'm like, I could have just kicked you out right there. Right then and there. But you know why I didn't? Because you were at the time, you were my best friend, and I'm not going to do that shit. I really should have just suspended you and said, you know what, just stay away from the prophecy for a little bit until you wake the fuck up and atone for your sins and shit. But I was like, you know what? I was like, you're going to be my friend. I'm not going to kick him out. Even though when people wanted me to kick him out, all these trolls like, oh, kick him out, kick him out. Even Prince wanted me to kick him out for that shit. But I didn't because he was a good kid, and, I didn't want to get rid of my tribal chief, Not Roman, but, him. But then, I got involved with Romy, and I said some mean shit to Romy, and then Jordan heard it, and, he got all pissy, and then, I tried to do damage control on his chat. And then I got all mad with him, and I got mad with Brandon Martin, and I just started yelling at them, screaming at the top of my lungs, not in the panel, but in the chat. It's like, oh, you don't know, I'm sorry, this and that, you don't know what's going on. And then he banned me from his show for a year, and now it's like a lifetime, I guess now. But I'm not mad about it, but, I still can watch, so. And that's another thing. People say that I should unsubscribe from them and don't watch my show. Don't leave comments in the comment section. That's fine and dandy. I can still watch. It's a free country. I can watch whatever fucking channel I want, whether it be Chase or whether it be TTB, whether it be anybody else. I'm gonna watch from the sidelines. I don't have to chat. You don't want me to chat? I'm not gonna chat. But if you're going to make false accusations, then I might make a response video if I felt like it, or just ignore it. But I got involved in the whole thing, and I wanted to eventually, when the ban went away, I don't know, about a year, by March 2023, but in between that time, I was talking to Eric, and I was like, it's been like 6 months, 7 months, whatever it was, and I'm trying to change and everything. I wanted to do an off-air hangout with Eric, with Jordan and Brandon and Romy, and explain myself and said I'm sorry that I said what I said. I was just really upset, blah blah blah, and I just wanted to move on from there. I could have just stayed. I was like, Jordan, if you want me to keep me banned till March or whenever it is, I'll respect that. I'll just watch from the sidelines, and that's it. Now I can't get that chance to apologize to Romy, so I'm going to kind of do it now. So Romy, if you're watching, or if somebody sends this to Romy, I know he's not going to accept my apology, but I'm sorry for what I said in the Discord chat with with Lauren that Lauren made with all the prophecy members and everything. And I said, what I said, I wished I forgot what I even said, to be honest with you, because it's so long ago. But I said, I think it was like, I wish you got AIDS or something like that. But I'm sorry I even said that. I don't mean that. And like I said, you don't have to accept my apology, but I just want all of us to go our separate ways, and that's pretty much it for that. But I mean, if you're watching, you want me to go on the Bofas thing, I really don't know those people. I mean, I don't want to go on a panel just to spiel and then get attacked. So I'll just leave. I don't want to be attacked by all these people and everything just for something I said a while back. But so Romy, I will apologize for what I said about you, wishing death on you and everything like that. And that's on me. So I'm gonna take full responsibility for my actions, and that's it. Now, to everybody else that I made that Discord post on, to Chase, to Double Z, to fan of YouTube, and especially to Eric, I just want to say I shouldn't have made that. I should have just deleted that freaking message right away. But like I said, it was right after. It was not even right after. It was like a couple hours after this whole shit happened, and I was still in a humongous rage. I couldn't sleep. I was up to like 5, almost 6 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't sleep, and it's like the last couple of days I've been going to sleep like 6, 7 o'clock, almost 8 o'clock in the morning, because I can't sleep because I'm thinking about all this shit. And it's really affected my mental state, my physical condition. And I'm not blaming all this shit that's happened on my condition or anything. It's just something that I say things in the heat of the moment, and I don't think about what I say. And on video or on Discord or on YouTube or on Facebook or Twitter or even Instagram. So I told everybody, all these people that turned their backs on me and unfriended me and want nothing to do with me, I said, I hope you all die and die from COVID and everything. I shouldn't have even said that either, but I said it. I can't take anything back. And I really upset Eric because, he's a good church-going guy and everything. He's all about positivity. And saying that to him really hurt him, and I really do apologize to Eric for saying that. I know he's not going to take my apology. Chase is not going to take it. I know all of you people are not going to take it. But if you understand where I'm trying to come from, I know it's a little bit hard to digest at times, and I kind of go on different tangents. I'm not telling the full story about things. And then when I get back to the story, it's just a different part of the story. And I apologize for all that, but to that situation, to those people I said I wish death on, I apologize from the bottom of my heart. I didn't really mean it. It was just the heat of the moment stuff. I wasn't thinking correctly. And once again, I'm going to own up to what I said and everything that I've done to put you guys and your families in danger. I shouldn't have done it at all. I should have listened to you guys, and I handled it very incorrectly. I should have just, listened to the advice and just walk away, even if the trolls were continuing to do the shit with me and others. It's just something that I'm probably going to regret for the rest of my life. But the only thing I can do is apologize and move forward. And I know, like I said, it's not an apology video. I mean, I'm apologizing for my actions, my words and my actions in the Discord message, and certain things I've said online to certain people. So I will say that, and I know it's a mute point, and I'm not gonna be forgiven, because all this shit with the pizza and everything, all that crap. But I'm not bullshitting and anything, and I just want to move on from this situation. I really should have asked for my privacy for all this stuff that's been going on, because I didn't really want to talk about the freaking pedophilia stuff for another year because it's getting pathetic. I shouldn't defend myself over something that really means nothing. But like I said, the whole thing with me and Brittany is water under the bridge now. She's forgiven me for that. She even defended me when Sam the Genesis and other people, even fucking Steve, kept going on and on. I went to Brittany and said, you know what? They're still hounding me. I didn't want to run to Brittany, but I had to. I said, look, this is between me, this was between me and you back in the day. They're still going on about it 9-10 years later now. I mean, I don't know what else to do. I don't want to defend myself for another 10 years. What do you suggest I do? Mama, can you maybe do a video and just explain this whole situation to these idiots? And she's like, okay, I'll do it. So it took a little time to do. Then she finally did the video, which I don't even think is up anymore. Basically saying, this stuff happened in 2012, 2015. Me and Peter are friends now. Everything's water under the bridge now. And that was it. And I said thank you to her for explaining to everybody that I'm not a pedophile, and I'm not. That's not. Even though I was saying it when I was 35 and she was 12, it's still gonna haunt me. But if that was the case, then I would have been in jail then. It is what it is. And then, the thing with the 13-year-old kid, that was debunked because that kid account is not an actual kid account, because 13-year-old people cannot legally go on YouTube, even if their brother or their parents made the account. I think that if that was the case, then that person shouldn't have been on YouTube anyway. But regardless of that, that's debunked. I'm not talking about that stuff. I'm not talking about that supposed 13-year-old kid who I wanted to meet in New Jersey, and I threatened him with the mafia and saying that, oh, if you call me, I'm going to put you in cement shoes and anything like that. That was just a scare tactic, It's not like I know people from the mafia and I said, oh, my family have guns. That's actually true. I'm actually thinking about getting one myself. I'll register a gun just for my protection, but I don't want to have to do that. But some of my cousin has one. My uncles have them. So it doesn't mean that they're affiliated with the mafia. Even Rose's brother has one, and he works in Homeland Security. So technically, he's a cop. I have friends in the family, friends of the family that are cops. I could have just went to them and said, hey, this is going on. What do I do? They told me to get harassment reports, which I did at the time. And but I never went through with it. I could have got restraining orders to just have these people get away from me. But like I said, I don't like going to court. If they would have countered and then they took me to court, I don't need to deal with that shit because I have to explain everything again. And I don't want to roll the dice and say, oh, let's just roll the dice and see what happens. I really just settle out of court. And if I have to, the judge says, oh, don't have contact with him for a year or whatever it is. Don't even mention his name. Don't do this and that. Don't put him in the title or something like that, or any variation of his name. I would have said, you know what, Judge, that's fine. But I want him far away from me. I don't want just the YouTube stuff or the social media stuff, which I already blocked him anyway. I just want him away from me. Don't even think about coming to my house or anybody else's house. Just get the fuck away from me. And if the judge says, well, would you want to file a restraining order? I would have filed it right then and there. And I should have even did the restraining orders months ago. But I didn't do it. And now my friends are like being pains in my ass about it. So what am I? I mean, what am I supposed to do? So, but it is what it is. Like I said, I went in Chase's thing, really upset. Didn't want to talk to him about this thing, and I didn't really want to talk to Chayton because Chayton's an asshole. And CTB, who I thought was a good guy, and then, you know, turned out to be another hothead. Even though I'm still a mod on your channel, I mean, you're going to probably take me off, but I know you're doing a live stream today about Arthur supposedly defending me and everything about being a pedophile and this and that. And personally, to Arthur, don't even bring up my name. I mean, just, like, leave it alone. I mean, and I'm not defending Arthur, but some of you people, like Kevin, like ZTV, like Chase, and other people, just need to, like, leave Arthur alone. Just focus on your channel. Don't focus on what Arthur says on Twitch and all the shit that he says. Just do your own videos. Don't worry about Arthur. Like I said, I'm not defending the guy. But there's one thing that he did say. I didn't watch the video, but I overheard from somebody who told me about it. But it's one thing that I actually agree with him on, and that is, oh, Peter's not a pedophile. There's no criminal record. He has no criminal record. Blah blah blah. Some people are like, oh, you're playing a criminal record card. I don't have a criminal record. I'm a good law-abiding citizen. If you want to label Arthur a pedophile because what he's done, then yeah, do that. But I don't need Arthur to defend me. I don't even need some losers like Brian Absher or anybody to defend me. And Brian, don't send me fucking fucking Twitter friend request, please. I'm not gonna friend you. I don't fucking like you. Because you stalked freaking Double Z for what, almost 2 years, a year, 2.5, almost 2 years. So you're basically doing, not completely doing, but doing what Steve Coe and all these other guys were doing. You ruined his life when he told you get the fuck out, and you're still doing it. So fuck you, Brian. Leave me alone. I don't want to be your friend. Just because you're friends with Arthur, you're friends with, Mr. Money AD or whoever it is. I don't care. Go be with them. Don't bring me into your little group. I don't want to be I don't want to talk to Arthur about stupidity. And talk about, oh, pedophilia is right. I support pedophilia. I'm like, I don't want to even talk to you about that. I don't even support it. But people think I do because of that Twitter tweet I made, which is fake. It's not from my account. Somebody made a fake account of me and put that up there to blackmail me, to extort me or whatever. That's not me. Matthew Lee Jones himself told me, he's like, oh, that tweet was a fake account. And he was responsible for harassing my family, and he says he's going to back off, blah, blah, blah. If you do, great. But this whole war between me, you, Steve, Dave, Gremlin, Cactus, whoever, it's over. I want nothing to do with you people. Leave me alone. Let me have my fucking privacy, and let me do my fucking videos on my channels. All right? Don't bring my family into this shit. Don't bring my friends into this shit. The ones that left me, don't bring them even more into this shit. And then have them say, oh, he's still doing it again, I'm done. I am done with this. I lost some great friends because of my own stupidity, and I'm going to take full responsibility for that. I'm starting to get the help I need. It's been 2 days, and I'm on a new medication plan. It's going to take a while for me to get fully better. It's going to take a few months to maybe a year or two. But I'm going to get better. I'm not going to deal with these fucking trolls anymore because I don't need to go back and forth with them anymore. I just want to live my life, do my content to the best of my ability. People say I need to take a break. I will be taking a break by Christmas or after Christmas, and just to get my mind right and just have an end of. I want to just get this year done, and that's really all I got to say about that. But the main reason that I've been so on edge lately, I'm screaming at the top of my lungs sometimes, especially in these chats, and acting like an asshole. And like I said, I don't want to be in these chats, and I don't want to talk about this pedophilia crap anymore with Brittany and the cat diddling thing. I don't want to talk about it no more. I'm not admitting to anything at all, because some of these things I've been taken way out of context and way out of proportion. That's it. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect on this website and in real life. But if you keep going on and you don't have evidence and say ridiculous things, it's slander. It's defaming my character. I could take you to court if I chose to, and sue you for slander and sue you for harassment and defamation of character, because the harassment part, when you're harassing my parents, harassing me, my wife, and her daughter, and the welfare of a 6-year-old kid, and then my friends and their family, and then harassing the poor people that make the food and deliver the food. That is just fucked up and wrong, and you should be freaking locked up for that shit. That is wrong. You don't see me doing that. Like, oh, I'm gonna get this person back. I'm gonna send them a pizza and this and that. Which I never did. People think I sent pizza to Sean. I never sent anything to Sean. Oh, but you have your number. It was like, yeah, but I never sent it. I can show you my phone records at the time if I had it, but now I changed my number, so it's a mute point. But I'm telling you straight up, I never sent anything to Sean. But these people sent stuff to me. They sent to Chase and everybody else, glitter bombs and poop and stupid fucking shit. What is fucking wrong with you people? That can also be used in court. Oh, it's not illegal. Yes, it is. It's legal. It is illegal, not legal. It's not illegal to do that shit. And it's illegal to prank call restaurants and send these people to somebody's house because you don't like them, or their family's house because you don't like that. They don't like the person. You want to get the family involved. You send them all this food, and the driver goes there. He's waiting for his money, and they're like, "Oh, I never ordered anything." Then they look stupid, and they go back to their freaking job. They tell the manager, "It's like, oh, he canceled the order. He never made the order." Then they're losing money. They're losing money because of your stupidity. Bottom line. But I never got to that point where I doxed somebody or I was going to do that shit. It's just fucking childish stupidity. That's all I got to say about that. But in any case, I've been on edge for a while. When I went in the cactuses thing, because he brought my name up about the pedophilia thing with Steve and everything, with Stevie Boy and everything. And I acted like an asshole there, and he brought up the whole pedophilia thing, and I acted like an asshole and everything. Then Chase did the video, and I had to try to play damage control, and I acted a fool there, and then he made the one on Sunday where I acted a fool because I didn't want to talk about it because I was I'm so on fucking edge with everything's going on with this situation. Things in my personal life, things with my parents. My parents are my mom especially is very sick and is really making me go ballistic. I should take some time off just to be with my mom, but she's doing better now, thanks to the Lord. She's much better now because she got diagnosed with asthma, and she's having she had trouble breathing because she's allergic to a lot of stuff, and it's starting to get a little bit bad. Now she's on a nebulizer, and I'm taking pills and everything. And she went to the doctor the other day, and they had a chest X-ray. She's doing much better, so that makes me happy. And I'm going to actually going to be going out a little bit. I know it's 6 o'clock. I should have been out like an hour ago, but it is what it is. So yeah. So that's kind of the reason why I was acting like I'm not putting my family into that crap and my condition and everything. I was just didn't want to talk about it and getting pressured by Chase and Chayton and CGB and everybody else. I was like, I don't want to defend myself again about the fucking pedophilia shit and the cat dealing shit. It's years ago now. Let it go. But these people can't let shit go. But I'm going to let go of every fucking thing now. I'm just going to focus on my life and focus on my content, focus on myself, my job, my family, the missus, of course, and her side of the family. And all I ask is to be left alone. Give me my privacy. I've given you guys your privacy now that you cut ties with me. I will give you your privacy and your space for the rest of the year and going into 2023 and maybe beyond. Who knows with that? But I'm just coming out here to finally say that I'm going to get the help. I'm getting the help that I need now. I'm on a better medication program. And it's not going to be easy. There's going to be bumps in the road, but I'm hoping, I'm going to promise this to myself that I'm going to stop engaging with these fucking trolls. I know I've been going back and forth for the last couple of days now, but just to say my final remarks, and then I'm done with this fucking shit. Because I can't stand these motherfuckers anymore. I can't stand these motherfuckers. So they can do all their fucking videos using my fucking face and my fucking videos. I'm not going to give two shits anymore. Because they're all bitching and complaining about privacy complaints and false copyright strikes when they're not false because you're illegally using my videos and my pictures. And you can say it's fair use, but it's not. That's copyright infringement. You need to read the laws, dummy. Putting the fair use thing in the title of your video does not work. That does not work. You stole my video it's not fair use. Even if it's a critique or whatever it is, it still goes down because YouTube, that's where YouTube is. Don't blame me, blame YouTube. But from here on out, you guys wanted to do videos with my picture in it. I don't care anymore. Your stupid fucking memes, Adam, and the ambiguous buttholes, they can do all the fucking boring as fuck memes they want, not even get that many views, but that's all I gotta say about that. So I'm gonna move on from this, and I'm gonna focus on getting better with the new doctors I have now, the new medicine that I'm taking, and hopefully, I don't know how long it's going to take to get my reputation back and to get out of this pit, this hole that I dug myself into. It's going to take a couple of months to maybe a year or two. And I know I lost a lot of good friends on this website, but I still have some other people that I talk to and that are good people, but I don't want you fucking trolls to get into that fucking community because those people don't deal with that shit. They don't want to talk to you or anything of that shit. Trying to get me banned from their watch-alongs, not going to happen. So leave those people alone because I don't want them to be brought into this situation and everything else. I don't need more people, especially those people that are good people and they help me out with my problems and shit. I don't run to them. It's like, oh, these trolls are attacking me and shit. Can you like block them and shit? Can you do this and that? I don't need to do that. They do that on their own because it's their platform, their watch along. Leave them the fuck alone. You got a beef with me, then have a beef with me. But but don't do it through stupid ways by sending pizza to my friends and my house and whatever it is. You got a beef, do it either through a comment or whatever. I have you blocked, so you're gonna have to do it through video. And I'm not gonna go back and forth in videos just explaining why I got a beef with you or why you got a beef with me. I was just gonna do a one and done response. I really don't even need to do that, but I mean, you want to call me out? Call me out. I don't care. You don't want to watch, it's like you don't have to listen to what I say. I keep telling you people, if you don't like my content, get the fuck off my channel. Block my channel. That's it. Block me on social media. If you don't like my content. But some of these people that I used to be my former friends like my content. And I like going on their watch-alongs and watching their videos and whatever. And I'm still going to watch some people's videos. Not all of them, but some of them. And I can't comment, obviously, because I'm blocked. But maybe eventually, I don't know. I know it's not going to happen, but maybe in a year or two's time, and they see that I'm making a change, or at least trying to make a change. I mean, we'll see. I mean, we'll see what happens. But if they say, "Hey, I see your content," they leave me a comment out of the blue. I mean, I haven't really blocked a lot of people that have left me. Except for Nick, because Nick's a snake, but I'm not saying it as a bad thing. So if we see each other, don't come saying, "Oh, I'm a snake," and try to start a fight with me. I'm not gonna even remotely do anything. I'm just gonna smile and enjoy myself. That's it. Wherever it may, if we're on the street or wherever it may be, I'm not getting into a fight with you. It's done. It's over with. You want to be my friend again? Then you were never my tribal chief from the beginning. So, good luck to you in your future endeavors, Nick. It is what it is. If I see you somewhere, I'm just not going to sit next to you at an indie show or whatever it may be. I'm just going to go to the fucking show and have a good goddamn time. That's all that matters. I don't need to start fights outside the freaking show or during the show or at intermission or something like that. And Nick, you're already in hot water with another guy that I know that I personally don't care about that guy anymore. I'm just going to go to the show and have fun. And if you see the person that you don't like, don't say hi. Don't even make eye contact. Just go about your business. Do whatever you got to do. Go get some autographs. Go get some food. And then go back, sit your ass down, watch the show, and then go home and then live the rest of your life. And that's what I'm going to do for the rest of my life. If I have to do whatever I got to do, I'm going to have fun going to indie shows or going to actual wrestling shows like New Japan or whatever it may be. I'm going to have fun and enjoy myself. I'm not going to worry about fucking trolls or anything like that. But it is what it is. And that's all I got to say about that. So I got nothing else to say other than I'm done with the situation. I'm going to man up and get the help I need. It's going to take a long time to get these people that I lost trust with and they're disappointed with me. I'm sorry that I did what I did to you guys. I should have never put you guys in danger and have you change your numbers or anything, all the pizza and everything. So that's on me. I'm sorry. I apologize to everybody, but I guess it's not an apology video per se. But I mean, people are gonna think it's fake, and it's not fake, whether you like it or not. And I'm just gonna live my life, and I ask for you to let me live my life. Do your own videos. Have a good time doing your streams and everything. I might watch from afar. I might not. I might not even do anything, but I mean, it is what it is. I just want to finish off the year strong. You guys finish off the year strong. And I wish you all happiness, success, happy Halloween, happy and merry Thanksgiving, and a happy and healthy New Year and a very Merry Christmas. And going into 2023, I hope you have even more success. And it's like Sting said, it's not farewell, it's just see you later. So that's what I'm going to do. So we may be apart for now, but you never know what's going to happen in the future. But if we do get back together, we don't have to be friends. We can be acquaintances and that's it. But, talk on the sideline or, whatever we have to do. And like I said, it's not going to be a year from now, 2 years, maybe 3 years from now. We'll all get over this. I think that's what we really need to do. I think this was really meant to should have happened 2 years ago, but happened now. That everybody should just disperse from everything, go their own way. I go my own way. But it took a long time, and then I threw everybody in the bus when they offered advice, and I didn't take it. And I'm the martyr of YouTube, and I've been crucified. So the trolls want to claim victory and want to claim burial and everything. You can think what you will, but I guarantee you this, that I'm gonna come back stronger, harder than ever, and better than ever the rest of this year and going into 2023. And in between that, I'm going to focus on my job, focus on my girl, focus on my family, focus on my mental health and getting it better. And that's all that's going to matter. And hopefully, if you have a heart, you'll allow me to do that. And in the next coming months, you'll see different side of Peter Gilmore. I mean, I'm not going to say my real name because most of you know it anyway. But there's going to be a new side of me. I'm not going to get involved and engage anymore. I'm just going to block these people out of my mind and off my channel. And I'm not going to care what they say about me anymore. It's just too long and too much freaking stress, too much anxiety, and too much anger. And that's why I'm going to get the help to control my anger, control my anxiety, and get into a better mental state. So it's only day 2. I know I got a long road to go. And hopefully someday we'll meet again. But like I said, for now, I'm bidding farewell to you guys. I wish you well in everything you do. Have a happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, a Happy New Year, a great 2023. Keep doing the content you do. I hope you have, like I said, I hope we have great success. I hope I have great success. I'm going to do new things on the channels that I have. Some music stuff I'm going to be doing pretty soon, probably later tonight. With some music news, I'm going to start doing that. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go because I really got to get out of here because I got to go to a birthday party. And I don't need to talk for another hour or two. So that's all I got to say. I guess you can leave your comments down below if you're not blocked, except for the trolls that I have already blocked. If you want to do a video response saying this is fake, that's up to you. I personally don't care. If it's anybody like Chase or Eric or even ZTB later on doing streams about this video, I don't care. And I don't care if you use it. I'm not going to copyright you or privacy strike you. And even the trolls, I'm not going to privacy strike or copyright anymore because it's just getting nowhere. Because even if I keep doing it, this shit's going to keep going. So I'm going to get out of the situation. I'm going to move on from that. And I'm just going to focus on my life and getting better. And hopefully, like I said, we will all meet again. Well, not the trolls, but all my old friends that I lost. Hopefully, we'll all meet again under different circumstances. And hopefully, you will see that I've changed. It's going to take a while, but I will be hopefully striving to change. And we'll see what happens in the future. So all I got to say is goodbye. This is not goodbye. I'm not leaving YouTube. I'm just going a different direction. And that's pretty much it. So So I say farewell. I bid you all adieu. And like Sting would say, this is not goodbye. This is see you later. And I hope sooner or later, we'll see each other soon. And we'll see what happens for them. All right, I got to go. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Gilmore signing off. Peace.